Okay, so before we even begin to think about getting started on this, as you know, I did come up with a quick solution to microblade your brows. However, before we even begin to go there, I just want you to really know that I highly do not recommend doing it like this. So, because you've just been so persistent about getting this done, if you really want to, we can. But again, highly don't recommend, but highly do recommend you probably go to like urgent care and get some antibiotics as soon as we do this. You don't care and you want to do it anyway? I knew you were gonna say that. Alright. Well, let me just give you the rundown, basically. I guess I won't use gloves yet. Surprise, I even found a pair of gloves. I think I have this numbing stuff. It's like this spray and it's gonna be a little bit cold. I don't know like really how much it's gonna help. It'll probably take the edge off a little bit, but I don't think it's anywhere near medical grade enough to actually numb it entirely. But if you want, we can put that on now and start letting it sit and soak in for a few minutes. And I will tweeze any of the hairs that I think are going to be misshaping the perfectness of the brow we're going to create. So I'll pluck any of those out just quickly. And once we pluck those out, I'm just going to start carving in the color. And do you want to see how we're going to be making the pigment? Yeah, I thought you would. We are going to be using this eyeshadow palette, and we are going to be scraping off, where's my pointer? We are going to be scraping off this shade right here for you. Oop, not that one. This one. This shade for you. And then we'll start putting it in. I'm going to take this and like scratch the crap out of that. And we're going to put it in this little container. And then what we do from there is go ahead and add, do you know what? H2O. Water. And then after we do all of that, the real fun part begins when, jump scare, I'm going to show you the sharp object that we're going to be using. How do I put it up? It's just going to be this retractable little blade. And I'm just going to make like little hairline strokes. We're probably going to need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to say like maybe 10 to 15 on each brow. You said just the front, right? The hair. Okay, so you want like from the middle forward. Okay, you just want little like edges. How do I get the pigment in? Well, that's the fun part. I just dip my finger in it and I'm going to rub it into all those little abrasions I made. No, I'm being dead ass serious. Yes, I told you, it's not the best way to do it, but it's what we've come up with. So are you ready to get started? Okay. I'm going to spray this numbing spray. It's like topical lidocaine. I'm soaking it. And I'm just going to wipe that on both of your brows. Let me see here. We don't have to do the back side of them since we're only going to do like the tail. So we'll go. Okay. Let's see if you start feeling, does it feel cold? Yeah, it does. Let's see if you start feeling anything like tingling or even more cold or start to feel numb. In the meantime, I'm just going to pluck out a couple stray hairs I see. Doesn't look like you have too many. Obviously, that's why we are microblading to add a little bit more of a thickness. But if I look a little bit close, right underneath, like right under this area, I can see a little bit of hairs. Let me use the sharper side. Is that too painful at all? It's okay. Yeah, like right there. We just want that line to be like super crisp. Okay. One more. Okay, I like that. Now, let me see. I'm just going to touch a little. Do you feel me touching you? Yeah, definitely. Why do you say it like that? Doesn't really feel numb at all. Well, it's not been that long, but do you think you can just like bite the bullet and tolerate it, or no? You do? Okay. Well, I guess let me get the pigment ready. I have to take the cup out of this plastic. At least we're doing one thing right. We're using a good container. Great. Alright, time to scrape, scrape, scrape. This is the 35G Bronze Goals by Morphe. Pretty old, pretty old. I've had it for some time. Alright, I guess I'll hold it up right. Scratch and then dump. Why does my hand look broken? Can you see the little mound of it? Okay, let's see what happens if we spill all of it or if it dumps in the cup. It dumped in the cup. In case you didn't notice. Okay, now that we have that, we are going to add, where's our water? We are going to add our little beaker specifically measured for this, and let's put it in. No, not all of it. Let's just see how runny it is. Oh, this is gonna be a little questionable. Might be a little too light. What do you think? You don't think it is? You're right. Plus, it'll fade a little bit as it sits in your skin. Okay, good enough. I'm a bit nervous, can't lie. I just hope it does not hurt. Don't mind that makeup. I'm gonna put some gloves on. Okay. How do you feel? Nervous? Don't be. Alright. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with this eyebrow first. I'm going to put this against your skin like this, upwards. And we're not going to go straight. We're going to curve with the stroke of what a hair would look like, okay? We're going to imitate that. Are you ready? Alright, I'm going to get a little bit close, kind of like below you here, so I can get a good look. And let's just start. I'm going to make like 3 lines, and you can tell me if you're okay. Alright? Here we go. How was that? Not horrible? Alright, let me make like 3 more, and then I'm going to try to put some of the color in. You okay? Yeah. Alright. Instead of putting it in with my glove, I'm just going to try to put it on this cotton ball and see if we can put it in that way. hold, please. Oh my gosh, it actually is working quite well. Doesn't mean do it yourself, but it's working. Alright, hold on. Are you okay to keep going? You're not in extreme pain where you can't keep going. Is that rust? Oh, don't look at the blade. It might be rusted. Okay, you ready? Yeah? Let's go. Probably need like 4 more on this side, and then you're honestly done on this side. Not bad. Let's do like 3, and we'll reevaluate. Put one more right here. That looks pretty good. Let's try to shove more pigment in. Okay. Well, for the time being, and I say that because I'm not 100% sure how long it's going to stay this pigmented, but if you want to take a peek, for this time being, it's actually staying in and it looks very crisp. A little tiny bit of blood. Not much though, it's really not that bad. Might need, let's take a look and see what you think of that. Do you like the shape? Do you like how it looks? Do you like the thickness? Yeah, see, that was about like 15-ish hairs. Makes a big difference. Do you like that? Okay. Are you ready to do the other one? Yes, you are. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna get a little bit closer. See, we're about to start. Alright. Here we go. Still okay? Alright. Maybe like these front two that I just did, either I didn't put enough pigment or I didn't go deep enough when I scratched the skin, because those ones didn't hold. So I'm gonna redo them right now. Just let me know if you need a break. Good. Okay. Okay. More pigment. Pigment. I'm gonna rub this the opposite way. That looks better. Okay. Ouch. I would say like 1, 2, 3, maybe like 6 more hair strokes for that side. Does that sound okay and tolerable? Yeah? Okay. Let's do it. Do you want me to do 3 and 3? Or do you want me to try to just do all 6? Can do all 6? Alright, let's begin. Okay, hold still for just a few more seconds. Let me wipe this. Flawless, actually. That's probably the best result we could have gotten from this DIY. Take a look, let me know what you think. I would put something on it, like some type of glaze to make it look nice and feel good, but I'm scared that anything we put is going to like wash that pigment out before it starts to set and like scab and all. So I don't think we're gonna put anything wet on it or any type of like cream or anything that makes it feel better. I'm so sorry. No soothants here. No soothants. Do you like them? You do? Well, perfect. I'm glad that we could make use of this horror story situation. We better get you, like, on some antibiotics now, because I'm not convinced that you won't get an infection from this. So, let's head there now.